Greetings, my name is Echo. Echo. I am going to talk about my dream for a recovery home for schizophrenics. This is going to be my third take, I think, maybe fourth or fifth take. I have trouble with this because I usually dive deep into my trauma history, but I'm going to try and get straight into this. So you are a schizophrenic person who has become schizophrenic in a way that is kind of yogic or plant medicine based or abuse based. It's probably a lifetime of abuse based, and then some acute abuse, and then perhaps some kind of plant medicines or chemical abuse, right? Where do you land, right? Where are you at when you're coming into the realization of that? In our society, you are sent to help, who urges you against owning what you are the whole time, because that is a route they know will lead to stigmatization. Even when I was explaining my symptoms in full, the last time I had a crisis team come that had a really, really compassionate person that gave me a hug that was actually pretty great for what it was. It was just a paid hug, right? It's not the same. It's not the same as when you have a real friend who knows you. But this person was very much encouraging me not to get on disability after I had become unemployed and nobody was helping me. And I was starting to make suicide threats because I knew what I'm facing now is coming, and it was already feeling like such a weight on me. Like I didn't have unemployment approved yet, and so I was like, I'm not gonna have unemployment. I need to find family help to get like a month of rent paid for. Nothing. So I'm just like losing my mind, lashing out. Now we're gonna rewind. This is a year and months after I became schizophrenic, after I was abused, after I was schizophrenic, after I was abused again emotionally, after I was schizophrenic, after I was abused physically and emotionally again, like 6 months later when I was schizophrenic, because I never got a proper diagnosis despite talking with professionals the whole time and giving them honesty about my condition at the forefront. And so this is what happened. I went into a crisis center. They told me I was bipolar with a look that in retrospect tells me to my bones they knew I was schizophrenic, right? I know this is what people are doing because I did it to myself. I had schizophrenic symptoms and I was like, oh my God, that's not it. I'm just kind of like, it's something else. It's like, I'm like kind of psychic. Maybe I'm a little, but it's like, okay, it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. It's different. I didn't do it the bad way. Whatever, compartmentalize. This is what everybody who's on the schizophrenic spectrum does. There was a brave person who I met. I went on a date with somebody, a person on the trans masculine spectrum. They were a trans man. And it was a good date. I mean, we're friends. We hung out. It was somebody I actually hung out with once. But they were cool. And I told them about what's going on, and I was my weird ass self. And they were like, sounds like schizophrenia. And I almost had a fucking implosion panic attack because they were gentle about it, but I could not handle it because they did the thing that nobody had done after such time that it was really scary. But that's the thing, is I had been with professionals forever talking about it. I had been telling people forever all of my symptoms, and people were looking at me in ways where I know in retrospect, it's like,